Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host for this evening. It's Mr. Darryl Johnson.
The EFL is back, and so am I. A very warm welcome. Guess who's back again. Guess who's back again. Get me. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining. Apologies about the lateness. For some unknown reason, so the last time I streamed on OBS was on the singing channel doing that live concert. For some reason, I, being a silly old bastard, forgot to change from that account to this account on OBS. So it started streaming this stream on the singing channel. So that's why the stream is so late. So I apologise in advance for all that. Am I sorry, actually? I don't know. Nah, it was just a daft mistake. And, you know, like I said, we're sorted now. We're back again. We're sorted now, though. Thank you very much indeed for joining us. Coming up in tonight's stream, we've got Luton versus Wimbledon. First game of the EFL League One campaign getting underway. The EFL returns, and so do I. But also the return tonight of Guess the logos with the brand new logo created by Mr. Teeth Rosevere. And that'll be coming up later on tonight as well. Thank you very much, everyone that's joined us early on. Scotty B, 2-1 Luton. Tom in the live chat. Hello, 1-1. Harry. Hello. Scotty's saying, unlike some of us, we have to cook our own dinners. Shut up. I spent over 30 minutes cooking my bloody turkey steaks, actually, so fuck you. Obviously, if anyone doesn't know, it's all a bit of a joke, so there you go. So. You can tell I'm back. You get your assistant. Bullshit. I don't have an assistant. I do my own food. Noel?
Hello, back.
Poor old Smokey got a good speaking to today. I'll tell the story when you're ready. Oh, well. I needn't bother, mate. Daddy on the knobs. No. I did me turkey steaks in the air fryer, actually. That's what I normally do anyway. I do that with the steaks. The only thing I don't do, the things that I do put in the oven mainly is something called chicken drumsticks. They're the sort of thing that I do in the oven mainly. And obviously fish whenever I decide to have it. The only problem with fish is it stinks the oven out. It makes the oven absolutely reek, and I can't really stand the smell of raw fish anyway. Hello, hi Tossy, Harry and Scotty B. It is a banter on this channel, isn't it? Well, we got loads coming up. Luton versus Wimbledon, and joining me today, it's Mr. Matt Doherty. No, it's not Mr. Matt Doherty at all. I kind of wish it was. Would be good, to be fair, if Matt Doherty was available, but now we got the second best. We got Mr. Harry Doherty instead today joining us. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. It's hilarious, to be honest with you. Here's the story. Smokey went for a walk. Someone said good morning. He ignored him. Then they said it's rude when he said, do I have to talk to you? I don't know you. And then, so basically just... I did say, though, didn't I? Like, if you don't say hello back to someone in the street, it is going to be classed as rude. So I did warn you about that. I did say that, Scotty, before, so I did warn you. I've got 4-1 Wimbledon for 63 quid. I've got 4-2 Wimbledon for 63 quid. Which one have you got, 4-2 or 4-1? Either way, I'm going to be quite honest. I have a feeling Luton will probably win. But, as I said, I don't think it's going to be straightforward for Luton, because obviously we know that Wimbledon are a very good side. So Luton and Wimbledon, both good sides. Both sort of in and around the London area. Obviously, Luton aren't exactly in London. They're sort of outside of London in Bedfordshire. Whereas Wimbledon are mainly a tennis club. I just call them Tennis FC. Because obviously the Wimbledon tennis. That's the old Wimbledon theme, by the way, I was trying to do. It didn't exactly sound like it. Luton should win, to be honest. Wimbledon are defensive shithouses from last season anyway. Yeah. You need to remember he's scared to talk. Who started it? Does it him or Smokey? Well, that's Smokey's fault, because, like I say, if you don't talk back to people, they are going to think it's rude, whether you have social anxiety or not. So, I did say you'll have to watch out for that. Luton 2, Wombles 1, says Nicola. 2 goals in the first half, please, says Boar Bears. Interesting name. I mean, we've had worse names. Definitely had worse names. So Scott has gone for 4-2 Wimbledon for 63 quid. Both for Wimbledon 4-1 and 4-2. Oh, so he's put a bet on 4-1 and for 4-2. Be funny if it ended 4-3. Nah. In all seriousness, Scott, I hope you do well with that bet. It's always nice when someone wins a bet on the stream. I just wish it was me that actually won a bet on stream. And yeah, that's because I never put bets on these days. That's why I never win. Even though it's only pre-season, Wimbledon have scored once in the last 3 games, conceded 6. But the thing is with pre-season, I mean, people always say this. Oh, we've had a bad pre-season. We're gonna have a bad season, etc. You're like, like you never know. I was just checking the sound recording, but you don't know that. You don't know what's actually going to happen in the proper season. You could lose every game in pre-season, but then win your first game of season and win the next couple of games. You could win every game in pre-season and lose the first game of season. You know, pre-season really is just about getting the players' fitness levels up and getting them ready for the actual season, really. I mean, pre-season is obviously important for new managers, obviously, you know, for them to be able to get to know the team and see how the team play and then work on different formations and everything. But in my opinion, pre-season's not that important. Obviously, you know, for some people it's nice to see them playing against teams from different divisions, but I don't think it's anywhere near as important as the actual league games. The league games are more important, to be quite honest with you. It's just it's just basically preparing for the actual season. That's all I see it, really. He said he had his fist crunched together ready to smack Smokey. What does that mean? That means he was gonna get punched. Do you think he would have decked for Smokey? Well, it depends depends if he's classed as. It depends what the it depends if the guy was actually going to do that or not. You don't know, really. He could have done it as a joke just to scare him. It could be classed as bullying if he didn't leave you alone. Well, to be fair, mate, the police don't do anything about bullying these days. They don't do anything about bullying, so it wouldn't have made a difference. Both teams are scoring both half to 34 quid. That's not a bad bit, is it? Love the graphics. Yes, Harvey's done new graphics, new thumbnail, and I have got the usual goal screens. Though it's no different to last season's. Of course, just the same old stadium in the background. The colour gradient, etc. New season, new graphics, as Harvey's just saying there. Let me know if you all enjoy the new graphics. Bring on another long season. Yeah, hopefully a better season for Plymouth for you guys. Why would you smack someone if they didn't talk to you back? Well, to be fair, mate, that's what some people are like. Some people will just smack people for no reason. So that's what people are like. But yeah, the graphics are nice. Graphics are okay, but graphics are okay. He made a mistake on the thumbnail. How did he make a mistake on the thumbnail?
Darryl, see Luton's free transfers.
I don't see anything wrong with the thumbnail.
Hello.
The colours are right. Although, I mean, he could he have cut out the right bit on the Luton logo? I don't really. I don't think there's anything wrong with that thumbnail. I don't think there's anything wrong with the thumbnail. But those are the sort of thumbnails that he's going to be doing for. That's the sort of thumbnails you're going to be getting for most, or for the next couple of streams at least. But I don't think there was anything. I don't see anything wrong with it. Or maybe is it just different? On the thumbnail, use smooth font for LUT, but jagged text for Wim and Watchlong. Look closely, two different fonts. I'll have to have a look actually, because I'm. Let me get it up on my thing here. Seem like the same fonts to me. I don't know if they are different fonts. Well, Harvey always does what you realise. Harvey always uses a different font for the word watch along. He always does that. I'm pretty sure the Luton and Wimbledon do look fairly. They look fairly similar. Oh well, I'll let you argue the toss about that. Not actually, it's the same font, just expanded it to fit as Luton's badge is bigger. WMB, I mean, not WIM is jagged. I'll let you argue the toss about that. I've got other things to worry about. Either way, new thumbnail, new season, new graphics. I quite like it. For Sunday, I got Stockport County to beat Bolton 5-0 for 67 quid. Well, I wouldn't bet your chances on that coming in, because I have a feeling Stockport will probably struggle against Bolton. In that situation, if a policeman was nearby, who would get arrested? Well, the guy would get arrested for assault. That's what it would be. But some people are just like that. You don't really know. So, if you have the full photo-loaded zoom in on LUT, it looks smooth on the outside. Zoom in on WMB, it looks jagged low resolution. You got to remember that different letters look different on the things, as I've noticed. I've noticed before, but well, either way, I mean, like I say, I'll let you and Harvey. I'll let you and Harvey argue that, but it's not a massive thing. It's only two. It's only two different fonts. It's either two different fonts, or it's just been put on differently. Like it's only the first stream. Like I said, there's plenty more streams where we'll have different thumbnails and stuff. So I get what you talked about. I don't think it's I don't see it as an enormous problem really. There's only one little hiccup, if that, really. Like, you know, people do make errors on thumbnails. Not everyone's perfect. Tom doesn't think it's a big deal. He just said, I don't think it's that big a deal. To be honest, I like the background you have right now. It is a good background, to be fair. He has done... It's quite nice, isn't it? The backgrounds are nice. And I have, by the way, you will see, we have new referee screens. Because I've been a smart ass. And I've used the actual, colours of the League One logo. So that's something new. If you paid for it, you should demand refund. The thing is, mate, I don't pay Harvey for the thumbnails. Harvey's the graphic designer for the channel and as well for Double Trouble Darts, so I don't pay him for that. He doesn't get paid by me and Liam, etc. Because he's in a way he's part of the channel anyway. He's the graphic designer for the channel, and he does it for free for us. Anyone else he'd probably charge, but you know. If you don't like it, that's up to you. But I'm fine with it, and you know what the fuck? Huh? Ow! Get off! Didn't want that to come on. I just need to go downstairs. I haven't got me iron brew up here for some silly reason, so bear with me 2 seconds. In the meantime, if you're there, Harry. Harry's not there anymore. Right. So bad. Ugh.
Hello.
Hello, sorry. Just going to say I tried WIM. Didn't really suit right, as I would have had to do the same with the Luton badge. I made a WMB to fit right. Not everyone can like it. It's not everything can. Not everything can be perfect, and I'm alright. People giving me stuff like that as it gives me a boost to improve on certain things. There you go. Dare I say any more? Hello, Mia, and anyone else that's joined us. Welcome all. So, I think it's time that we talk about the game and not everything else. Luton and Wimbledon go head-to-head in the start of League One today. Now, I see this being a close game. I see it being close. I do see Luton just edging it. But as we've seen in the past, Wimbledon do know how to shit out a result. So we don't know what's going to happen in this game. It is also the start of the season, so you can't bring form into it, as you have no form to go off. Obviously, people will say, oh, they did bad in pre-season. Doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to do shit in the actual campaign. You don't know what's going to happen. And obviously, Luton at home advantage. They do normally tend to do well at home, so I don't see why they won't today. But we'll see what happens. This is the first of two streams this weekend. As Sunday, we introduce a brand new league to the channel. The Belgian Pro League makes its debut on the channel. And I'll tell you something, I've picked a game and a half to start off with. A big game. Genk versus Antwerp. So, against Royal Antwerp, which is a fairly big game, to be fair, which should be a good match to start off with. So, there's a player walking out of the Luton tunnel here, and I'm not sure who it actually is. Oh, it's Jerry Yates, who has just signed from Swansea today. They're just announcing their new signing. Jerry Yates has joined Luton Town from Swansea City, which I've got to say is an excellent signing for the Hatters. That's a great signing, that. Harry's joined us, of course, for today's game. Sky Sports have changed their font again. I know. New season, new graphics, as we've said. So Harry, Luton against Wimbledon. It's the start of the season. How do you see the game going?
I'm going to say straightforward win for Luton 3-0.
Simple as that. Just saying it, just keeping it plain and simple. Jerry Yates signing from Swansea for Luton. That's one hell of a signing, isn't it? Got to admit. Who's going to be the standout player?
Look, standout player. I'll keep it simple. Naki Wells. I think he'll score.
And if he was, and I always say this, Naki Wells, right? If he was a baby, you know what he'd be called? He'd be called Nappy Wells.
Right. You know what country he's from?
Well, I could have sworn he used to be English, but he's from is it Trinidad he represents?
No.
I can't remember which country it is now. Is it something like Trinidad or Bermuda, you mean?
Bermuda gives a toss.
I think some people will. By the way, everyone, I wonder what Darryl Johnson's thoughts were on that joke. Well, that was absolutely cack. I thought so. I thought it was going to be that. Anyways, thank you those that have joined us. Welcome to Kane. Sorry, I've got my teeth in the wrong place. COYH, which means come on, you Hatters. And if it's COYW, it means come on, you. No, I won't say it. Right. COYW means come on, you. No, I'm not going to say it. COY Wombles, which is what it would be, but yeah. Let's have a look. A little history lesson. This was the first division fixture. This was the first division fixture in the 80s. Fez. Not looking forward to tomorrow. Our squad is shite. We had a better squad under the Chinese owner, who was gradually killing us, than we do under the new ones. Smokey also said someone... Oh, hang on, I'm getting comments coming out of my arse here. Let me try and keep up. Smokey also said someone in his gym tried to talk to him. He ignored them with wearing headphones. Fine. Guy got angry because he didn't respond. Unfortunately, mate, that's not my problem. He's gonna have to get used to that, I'm afraid. If people, if anyone moans about him not talking to him, then he is gonna get that. How can you give someone advice when he won't talk to someone? The only thing you can really say is just respond back, because otherwise, if you don't respond back, you're gonna get moaned at. What do you expect? If he was wearing headphones, that's not his fault, obviously, but otherwise, there's nothing you can really say about it. Come on, Wimbledon. Who said that? Football Manager. Is that the sponsors of Wimbledon's kit?
Luton got a goalkeeper playing in goal, Keeley.
No shit! I thought they were playing a goalie at striker, mate.
Keeley and Bishop.
Right.
And they got Darryl Johnson playing in defence.
I knew you were going to say that. Which team is better? It's difficult to say, really. They both got decent teams. Although I have a feeling Luton with Luton this season, now that they've got Jerry Yates, are going to be a difficult side to beat. Who's going to win the game? Probably Luton. He was wearing headphones. Yeah, it's fine. Hello, Jamie. Thanks for joining us. I'm not too bad. Good. Told Smokey to walk fast. He feels scared to walk. Fine. That dinner was lush. You see, Johnson? No, I haven't seen it yet. It's mince and spaghetti. One of my classics. Can see Luton winning the league. A lot of people think that Luton are going to win the league. They are one of the favourites, along with I think Plymouth Argyle. Most people are going with them and Plymouth to go up, but a lot of people can't decide which one's going to win the league. Lundvik at left wing back. Yeah, but let's be honest though, Harvey, he was shite for yous. You're the mince man, you have it more than me. Yeah, well, to be fair, mate, I like my mince. I got a bet on it. Have you? Congratulations. Oh, hello. Bloody hell. We're about to get underway. I didn't realise what time it was. The players are out. Let's have a look at the two teams in full.
Okay,
But first...
I think the standout player will actually be Jordan Clark.
Yeah, Jordan Clark's very good in midfield. Let's have a look at the referees for today's game. Now, the match officials referee today is Thomas Parsons. Assistant referees Michael Webb and Jonathan Block. The official for today's game is Richard Ely. Starting lineups for today's game, starting with AFC Wimbledon. In goal for AFC Wimbledon today is number 1, Nathan Bishop. Number 2, Nathan Nasimwe. Number 3, Steve Seddon. Number 4, Jake Reeves. Number 6, Ryan Johnson. Number 10, Josh Kelly. Number 12, Alistair Smith. Number 14, Matty Stevens. Number 21, Miles Hippolyte. Number 31, Joe Lewis. And 33, Isaac Ogundue. Subs for Wimbledon, number 20, Joe McDonnell. Number 9, Omar Bougiel. And we're off. Number 7, Danilo Orsi. Number 8 is Colin Maycock. Number 16, Antoine Hackford. Number 29, Aaron Sassu. And finally, number 26, Riley Harbottle. Luton Town's starting lineup. In goal, number 24 is Josh Keeley. Number 2, Will Walters. Number 3, Carl Naismith. Number 5, Mads Anderson. Number 7, Mealy Ali. Number 8, Liam Walsh. Number 17, Nigel Lundvik. Number 18, Jordan Clark. Number 21, Naki Wells. Number 23, George Saville. 28, Chris McCossor. Subs for Luton. Goalkeeper number 1, James Shea. Number 6, Mark McGuinness. Number 10, Corley Woodrow. Number 22, Lamine Fane. 26, Shannon Baptiste. Shandon. Number 30, Gideon Kodua. Number 37, Zach Nelson. For some reason, my phone's put Shannon. It's not fucking Shannon.
Yeah, not reasons.
No, it said Shannon Baptiste on my phone, so it's some silly reason. Let's have a look at the comments. Sorry, I was just trying to sort out those lineups before I got back to the comments. Got a 5 on it. Favourites to get promoted. Yep. The clock is running. And, oh, God, that's an interesting scoreboard for Sky Sports. Got a weird scoreboard. Not sure what to make of that, to be quite honest. Someone of my friend told me this smoke here. Is it okay to ignore people who try to talk to you on the streets? It is, but people will think it's rude. So there you go, mate.
What on earth are they doing for that goal kick?
Bloody hell, that scoreboard's different. I was going to say it is a bit different. Take what you want from it, Scotty. Dr. Johnson thought on that. Yeah, no, he's correct. But the only problem is some people will take that the wrong way and will think that you're being rude about it. So there's nothing really you can do about it. If people take it the wrong way, that's down to them. Did George Saville used to play for the Borough? Yeah, George Saville did used to play for the Borough. Then went back to Millwall, then went to Luton. By the way, reminder at half time, get involved in the live chat. We have guest the logos at half time for you as well. And I can't lie, I personally think some of these are going to be very difficult ones. And I know people will say, oh, you say that all the time. I actually think these ones are going to be very difficult. They're easy for me because I know which ones they are, obviously, but I picked them up. I think there's some pretty tough ones in there, so be interesting to see if everyone can get 8 out of 8 on that. So yeah, I guess the logos at half time. Underway then, Luton 0, Wimbledon 0. The first game of the League One campaign off and running. Luton going from left to right towards the terrace where the away fans are. Always Liam called it one of the worst away ends he'd been in. He wasn't fond of the Luton away end at all. Here's an early chance for Luton. No, it's headed out of the penalty area, played to the right hand side. Walters chips in towards the back stick, and the goalkeeper Nathan Bishop comes out and gets it in his gloves. Good start for Luton. No, one or two opportunities at the start of this game. No shots so far. I think Wimbledon will be probably just trying to try and keep it at 0-0 for as long as possible and then catch them on the break. So I say Tom did mention this earlier on. Let's see if I can get this comment up again because I can't remember when was it he actually put the comment up. It was earlier on he actually put this comment up. It was Luton should win, but Wimbledon are defensive shithouse from last season. So they do know how to scrap for wins. It's up to Smokey. I told them do what you feel. Yep. Cardiff going invincible. Says AWJM. No, I don't think so. To be quite honest, I don't think anyone. Oh, hello. Sorry, this could be a chance here. So a free kick came in, was headed away. That's another ball in. George Saville is on the right wing at the moment with Liam Walsh. And Wimbledon actually come away with the ball. That's going to go all the way back to the Luton keeper, isn't it? Yeah, booted forward. What was I going to say? I don't see Cardiff being invincible, and I don't see anyone in League One being invincible, to be quite honest. It's a very tough league. There's always going to be losses here and there, you know, like unless you buy Leverkusen, who managed to win all 30, who managed to avoid defeat in all 34 games of the Bundesliga season. It's not going to happen. I mean, obviously, look how good Birmingham City did. I mean, I didn't expect Birmingham City to break the point record and set a 111 point record, you know. But, you know, even they had a couple of defeats on the way as well. So, I think there's literally probably a 0.1% chance of any team finishing invincible in the EFL League One, you know. I certainly don't see anyone, I think, ever reaching the the maximum 46 wins, which would equal 138 points. I don't think anyone's ever going to win every single game in a season. It's just never going to happen. Like, it doesn't happen in this day and age. Unfortunately, for a lot of teams, the EFL is just one of the toughest leagues to predict, and it's one of the toughest leagues to... some of them are tough to get promoted from because every team battles with. You just don't know what's going to happen. I mean, you could be leading 2-0, like Newport did. I mean, did anyone see the Newport-Barnet game the other day? And I was watching some of it. I watched the first half, some cracking goals from Newport, by the way. The second half, Newport was still pushing for that third goal. Barnet weren't really in the game. And then all of a sudden, final couple of minutes into added time, Barnet get a goal back and then get a second goal in the 97th minute. So you could be 2-0 up, comfortable, and all of a sudden 2 goals in the space of a minute and you're back where you started. You just don't know what's going to happen in the next 5 minutes. Nice to see Dan Dawson back in the dugouts. Any darts fans will know what I'm on about with Dan Dawson, by the way. What did you have for dinner? I had turkey steaks, some rice and some beans. Who have you got for League One Golden Boot? To be fair, I've not really given it a thought. I haven't really given the League One Golden Boot a thought, to be quite honest. If you have just tuned in wondering what's going on in the game, nothing really. There's been no shots from either side. No particularly good opportunities. There's been 1 or 2 crosses into the box for Luton, but apart from that, not much really to commentate on, so that's why I've not really said anything about this game as of yet. Although this could be one. Nah, it's going to be played all the way back to the keeper by... Who was that? 20? Oh, 28. Dickhead. Chris McCorso.
Look at Luton giving ball away.
That's a goal kick, surely. Yeah. Nice to see Dan Dawson back in the dugouts. Tell me he doesn't look like Dan Dawson, by the way, their manager. Are you about 3 seconds ahead?
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Former Man United keeper Nathan Bishop. I thought it was. Do you know what I actually thought it was? I thought it was Nathan Bishop from United. I was thinking about that, whether it was or not. I couldn't determine if it was, though. But no, I don't think Cardiff will go invincible, to be quite honest. Sorry to disappoint you. But I said it's going to be interesting to see how Cardiff do. I can see Cardiff possibly getting top 6, but they won't get promoted, personally. I think it'll be next season. It is unpredictable. Yeah, it is very, very correct. Nathan Law says Harvey. What for the Golden Boot? I don't really know. To be quite honest, let's be honest. Jerry Yates could get the Golden Boot for Luton. You know, because he's a good free kick foul keeper. He's a good goal. He's a good striker, to be fair. Good goal scorer. So Jerry Yates could get it. You never know. Gammon steaks and wedges. Fair enough. Lovemore. I don't know how to say that second bit. Both teams to score. No. I would say yes, because obviously I've gone for 2-1. A lot of people have gone for 2-1 and 1-1, etc. So I'm going to be quite honest. I think both teams will score in this game. But I'll tell you something, it doesn't look like it's going to happen at this moment. With 10 minutes in, there's been no shots. Absolutely no shots. There's been a couple of attacks here and there, but there's just been no dangerous attacks, no good opportunities really. So it's been a bit of a lacklustre start really. So apologies to Thomas in the chat, by the way. That's why I've not really updated anything on the game, because there's been nothing really to commentate on at the moment. Wimbledon in their blue kit, looking to come forward. Steve Seddon's currently stood still with the ball. And Ryan Johnson is bald, so it's definitely not Darryl Johnson, as I'm not bald, mate. I see Cardiff missing out on the playoffs. They'll be in and around the playoff picture this season, I think. But obviously, as well, for anyone else who is wanting to hear about the game, obviously, when I have comments coming in, I have to answer the comments at the same time. So I can't, I can't just ignore the comments. I get moaned at the end of the day. Jimmy, any chance of Luton scoring 2 tonight? I think so. I think Luton can definitely score 2, and I wouldn't rule out Wimbledon scoring 1 or 2 goals as well. Mark has said Luton to win 2-0. They need a good start after the 2 seasons they've had. And Mia said no Isaiah Jones. No, and I'm not sure why. I'm not exactly sure why Isaiah Jones isn't in the team. Let's have a look here. Why is he not in the actual team, to be fair? Now, there's nothing to say why he's actually not in the team today. And maybe, I don't know, could it be, is it a fitness problem, or is he just, or is he on holiday? I don't bloody know. I mean, if anyone knows, then please let us know, because I'm not overly sure myself as to why he's not in it. But former Brother player George Saville is in the Luton team today. Luton to win 2-0. I just think Wimbledon will sneak a goal somewhere. It might be in the last minute or something, you never know. But I think Wimbledon can definitely sneak a goal in this game. They'll get something out of it. I don't see it being a clean sheet for Luton, if I'm being brutally honest. Ball out of play, and that'll be a throw into Wimbledon.
We would have been the better team so far.
Well, Luton have had probably more attacks, but just nothing really. There's just been nothing in the game so far, really. Been quite a slow start to this season. See, Wimbledon, to be fair, as Tom did say, defensive shithouses. So they could just literally defend for their lives and get a draw from it. You never know.
You think they get relegated or not?
Wimbledon.
I think they'll get relegated.
Well, a lot of people have got them to be relegated, but we have, as we've seen in the past, the bookies have been wrong. I think it's too early really to predict the sort of league table. Other than I do think Luton and Plymouth will be the 2 that go up, personally. But there's a crunching tackle to start the season. I'm surprised Thomas Parsons, obviously the referee, but it doesn't look like he's going to book him. Many Wimbledon fans are wanting him sent off for it. I mean, probably. He's not got a yellow. I think he's lucky to not get a yellow, actually. Let's have a look.
I thought I was ahead of you. I think you might be ahead of me.
No, I'm ahead of you, mate. I said 3 seconds ahead, mate. No, to be fair, he does get the ball. He does get the man as well, though.
What time are you on right now?
14:37.
Okay, I'm 38:49.
Oh, well,
I rewinded it back at the start because I thought I was ahead of you.
38:39. Oh, well,
I'm 50 now.
Oh, you're second ahead then, doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'll keep like that.
It doesn't really matter. No Chong. No, I don't know. I don't know I don't know if Chong's moved to another club, actually. He could have done, actually. Dave Chong, let's have a look. Where's he playing at now? See, he was at Luton. And he is still at Luton by the looks of it.
First corner of the game?
Yeah, it looks like he's still at Luton. I don't know why he's not playing.
Will we get a goal from the first
Chong's
corner?
still at Luton, I was going to say.
No, we will.
First corner, and it's... Dear me, that's terrible. Plans for training. It'll all depend on how many people... It depends on how many's there, to be quite honest, Will. I've already said I want to sort of... I want to do the... that me passing in the circle drill and have one or two players trying to intercept it, but obviously that's going to depend on numbers. Depends how many's actually there tomorrow, really.
And we still haven't had a shot.
Oh. I'll have to see how many's there tomorrow and then sort of decide. I mean, we've got goal nets now, which will definitely help. So that'll come in handy, won't it? 16.5 minutes, 0-0. First game of the season. Luton and Wimbledon. Ball forward for Wimbledon then. It's gone straight back to the Luton defence. Lundvik touched them with, I think that was a seamway. Ball's got out of play again. Who's got the throw in this time? It should be Wimbledon's, I think. Yeah. Yeah, Chong's still Luton. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm quite surprised the likes of Isaiah and Chong, etc., aren't actually in the team. What doesn't surprise me, though, is obviously Naki Wells is in the team, which doesn't surprise me. And George Saville and, you know, likes of George Saville and... Tell me he does not look like Dan Dawson.
Who?
The Wimbledon manager. Who you literally saw on your... Who you literally just saw on your screen about a few seconds ago on the bench. The Luton manager looks like Dan Dawson. Any darts fans, by the way, that's actually watching this game, tell me their manager doesn't look like Dan Dawson. Because I'm convinced that he looks like Dan Dawson's twin. I literally does look like him.
Wait, who's manager you say, Luton or Wimbledon?
Wimbledon's. I've forgotten his fucking name.
Yeah. I don't think he does.
Well, he does look... He looks like... I think he looks like him.
Does he bollocks?
I think he does. Johnny Jackson. I think he... Well, he looks a bit like him, if he doesn't look exactly... He does look a bit like him. Maybe a younger version of Dan. Oh, it's a nice play. Ali wins a throw right at the corner flag.
Dele Alli?
For the Hatters. No, it's not Dele Alli, it's Millie Ali.
Oh shit.
I know, I was thinking that at first. I was like, oh, hello, Dele Alli. And it's not. Obviously, I knew it wasn't, but I just said Dele. I was going to say Dele Alli as a joke. To be fair on the stream. Oh, what a good pass that was. And Wimbledon come away. Stevens in the centre. If anyone's going to score, by the way, for Wimbledon, it's Miles Hippolyte. I'm saying it now. Hippolyte was good at scoring goals last season. I don't see why he won't score this season. Hippolyte did have the ball. He was in an offside position, by the way. His haircut's similar to Dan Dawson, but apart from that, I think he looks a bit like Dan Dawson. But fair enough. What I think and what other people think is probably the complete opposite. Well, we've got quite a few people in the stream, so thank you very much for joining us then on this first night of the EFL campaign. And we introduced we welcomed the Belgian Pro League to the channel on Sunday. Oh my god, it was a good pass as well, and then he's just completely messed up that touch. He's pulling him back. How's he got away with that? Good challenge on Hippolyte, to be fair there. Here come Luton then. Coming forward is Ali. And there's a cross, and it's... Well, is it a cross, is it a shot?
It's definitely a cross.
Depends what he was looking to do there. Either way, it was shite. It was a good tackle on Hippolyte, that, wasn't it? And then Ali again. Ali seems to be... Ali looks good, by the way, for them. He's looking like a good player. Not the easiest player to try and work out, because he'll go one way then the other way. And decent close control. You see, he's got ball control. Wimbledon playing it patiently. Nice passing, using the keeper as well.
Well.
Oh my god! Well, that's not that's not the sort of kick you want from a goalkeeper. Not the sort of yeah. It's not what you want from the keeper. Tried to kick it long and it's gone out for a throw. It was lousy.
Got a player on his arse.
Neither player can win the second balls. Luton come away with it then. George Saville getting involved quite a lot actually. I mean, he will be probably their main player in the midfield. Oh my God.
Imagine we have no shot in the first half.
Well, it wouldn't surprise me with the way things have gone. I mean, so far, if I look at the stats for this first half, I think everyone will realise why I haven't really commentated too much on the game. Because we've had, so far, no shots. What a great way to start the season. What a great start to the season. No shots after a quarter of the match. Well, not exactly a quarter. Will be in about 5 seconds. It will be. Mate, some of the first touches have been lousy. I mean, that's another poor touch from Walters as well.
He's too interested in his book.
I think that might be a notebook. I think that might be a notebook. I don't think that's a book. See, Luton are winning majority of the first balls, but they're not always winning the second balls.
And just so you say it, they give the ball away.
Oh, well. Yeah, but they won the first ball. Good cross. Oh, straight into the keeper's gloves again. I'm watching this as a neutral, by the way, and even I'm frustrated at just the lack of end product in this match. Been no end product. There's been some promising attacks. No end product at all. But I will say one player that is probably impressing me so far is Ollie, because I think he's been excellent for Luton. But again, there's just no end product in this match. We're just lacking a lot. Oh, that's a decent ball actually. Oh, that's gonna fall. Get the shot off, Naki Wells. Blocked. Well, there's a shot. Here's Walters. Oh, Clark with a low cross. Cleared away. Bit more like it. Liam Walsh turning. Chips it through. Oh, my dear me. Whoops. I think the words enjoy your trip come to mind there. It's a good ball. I mean, to be fair, the Wimbledon players tried to head it away, but he's ended up heading it straight into the penalty area, straight to Naki Wells. His shot's blocked in the end by, I think, Ogundewe. And, yeah, it's just... I mean, that is the first shot of the game, by the way. And it was a blocked shot. That sums it up so far, really. No other way to sum it up. I hope our game of Guess the Logos is more entertaining. Hi, I'll be vlogging tomorrow. Keep an eye out. How are you people? How are you all? Yeah, not too bad. How are you? I'm fine. Good, yes.
Another great pass.
Not too bad, Luca. Good to hear from you. Been quite a while since I've heard from you, actually. Good to hear from you again. I will say, by the way, that Jerry Yates joining them is going to be excellent for their attack. Foul on the Luton player. I didn't actually see it. I saw the referee blow the whistle, so I don't know what the foul was. Last season, they were the second worst in the league for open play goals. Who do you follow? Yeah, my home team's Middlesbrough, by the way, of the championship. So Luton did play against Borough last season and lost 5-1 at the Riverside. Whoops. But there you go. I support MK and Arsenal, don't forget. Logging tomorrow, yeah. Free kick in there for Luton, and the header has actually gone over the stadium. Must have been a powerful header for it to go that high. Wasn't a bad free kick either. Good delivery. Gets his head well underneath that, and yeah. Must have been a good header for it to go over the stadium. Ugh. I've seen people volley the ball over the stadium. You know, I've seen it before on Sky Sports where the volleys have gone over the stadium, but I don't think I've ever seen a header go onto the stadium roof. Though, to be fair, that stand, I mean, that is probably the smallest. It's probably the smallest stand in their ground. Really, it's not. It's not a very tall stand, really. So I suppose it's not much of a surprise that it's gone over. It's quite a powerful header. Just a shame he got his head underneath it. Didn't get it anywhere. 2 shots both for Luton. So Luton probably been the better. I will say, by the way, if anyone's I will say no. Trying to fool everyone. Thank you, I'm Bolton. There's a minute's applause going round the stadium at the moment for a Luton fan who very sadly passed away. So all the Luton fans stood up and applauding in the 28th minute. Very nice tribute, nice touch from them. I'll join in myself. I don't know who the guy is, but I'll join in. That's just me joining into in a way applauding the Luton fans for the very nice tribute to one of their own. I think it's Alex Eves or something. I think is the name they said. But yeah, obviously, thoughts with everyone. Oh God, that was a shocking pass. Good job, Nigel Longvike was actually on the alert and chased it immediately because, dear God, that was a lousy pass. So Ian's a Bolton fan. Yeah, be an interesting season for you. Tough game, difficult game to start off with on Sunday, isn't it? Stockport, because if I'm not mistaken, I don't think you have a very good record. You don't have a particularly great record of late at Stockport. I know I remember you playing against him in the Cup. I remember you playing against him in the FA Cup a while ago, and you lost. Let me have a look here. Oh, piss off. Stockport massive 5-0 again. Yeah, no, they don't have a good record late. Yeah, so last season Stockport won both games, 5-0 at home and 1-0 at the Tough Sheet. And 2022 you won and drew against Stockport. 2021, I think, was 2021 the cup game? Was that the cup game, the 5-3 game? Yeah, the FA Cup game, 5-3. But yeah, you haven't done very well lately. You've only won 1 out of your last 5 against them, so don't have the best of records against them. Theo was very upset. Different manager. Wrexham AFC fan. Kirill Reds. I wouldn't care. I'm learning Welsh, and I still don't know how to fucking pronounce it. Caerhil, Reds. Nosriff da. Definitely playing risky ball if they're playing Lonwijk at wing back. His passes go bloody everywhere. I'm learning Welsh, but my pronunciation's not the best. Duty Darryl, I think is what it says. I think that's what. Duty Darryl, I believe. I am Darryl. DWI. Duty. I'm not sure if that's exactly how you pronounce it. I'm learning it on Duolingo, but I just can't remember exactly how to pronounce some of it. So there you go. Nothing when we beat you 1-0. I'll Crankshaw in extra time and we win non-league.
There's Stockport versus Bolton.
Yeah, Sunday. I'm doing the Genk Antwerp game, which would be a good game to fair. Good game in the Belgian league. I've never actually watched a Belgian league game. I've not actually watched a Belgian league game, so I don't know. I'll be interested to see what the atmosphere is like on that. Should be a good one to stream, hopefully. Be a good game, hopefully. Well done on the Welsh. I can't remember what it is. I was gonna say something. I just can't remember what it is.
There's a chance for Luton.
Go on then. Ali, oh Jesus. Diolch. Diolchi. Diolchi, I believe that's... Is Diolch? Yeah. Diolch, which is... What I'm trying to say is thank you, basically. I think it's Diolch. Where can I watch the game? Sky Sports Football? Or... Well, Sky Sports Football, unless you've... I mean, there's probably other sports I'd say. F65 might be showing it, I don't know, but there'll be other places you can probably watch it, obviously, as well. Corner for Luton, then. And I think this might actually be their first corner of the game. £10 on the website if they're bored. Oh, well. That's normal, that. That's nothing unusual.
Look at that, history is made in Luton.
Yes, Diolch is. Thank you. Yeah, photo. Yeah, $10 isn't cheap, but then when you actually think if you go to the actual game, League 1 and League 2 is between, well, League 1 EFL Championship is like 30 odd quid a match. So you're paying 10 quid to watch it on the TV. It would cost you 20 quid more for the actual match. €250 for the full season. $250 for the full season. Is that just to watch all the home games, including cup games but not finals? I'm in the United States. Right. I don't know. Then there might. I mean, is there not an American sports site or anything that's doing it? Luton fan home and away. Oh. Yeah, would be. That is quite a lot. That's a foul.
He's off.
Last man, surely.
Nah, he's got away with it.
Ooh.
I mean,
he's.
I think Red would have been a bit harsh.
Well, he is last man, though. That's why we thought he was going to be off. But let's have a look here. Long ball forward. I think he is onside.
That's tough, to be honest, isn't it? Will always be.
The thing is, it's whether they class. Do they class it? It's whether they class it as denying a goal scoring opportunity. I think if he'd already got a touch of the ball and it was going, if he'd already got the ball and he was going into the box, then maybe it was denying. But I don't think it was denying a goal scoring opportunity. It is a yellow card then. Who was it that got booked? Sorry, I missed the thing.
have been funny if the first goal of the season was a miss.
That would just be bad luck. Joe Lewis it was that got booked. First yellow card. DAZN has the game in Canada, but that's also not cheap. I know DAZN's not the cheapest. I think this game's going to be a tie. Yeah. Watching this from Gran Canaria? No, you're on your travels. Fair enough. $250 for 46 games plus cup isn't bad. Yeah, it's not bad to be fair. That is decent. Whereas if you just paid them all at the time, then you'd be looking at, if you just paid 10 quid each time, it's 460 quid. So it does save you over 200. That's almost half the price, actually. It's decent, really. So I think this game's going to be a tie. It's certainly looking that way at the moment. The free kick's gone to Watford. That was terrible. That was shite. Got a Brazilian in the chat called Marcus. Bora Luton. Bon dia. Yes, Canadian AFC Wimbledon fan here. Thanks for joining us. Yes, we get you a Luton fan, Marcos. Obrigado. It wasn't really a massive intent to bring him down. Was getting the 50-50, really, whatever way you look at it. On another day, he could have got a red. That's what Avi said. Yeah, I don't think. Don't think it was. Yeah, don't think it was. Don't think it was a red card. To be fair, Luton will win this. Wait for Matt to sort it. Bomb dear. That free kick was cack. It wasn't it just. Good money.
Is Darryl Johnson with a throw-in?
Luton garbage if they're struggling with League Two team. Wimbledon are a side you don't underestimate, though. To be quite honest, Hovan or Jovan, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Just for shithouse in the chat, no, because it's against the law, copyright reasons, mate. Copyright reasons, not allowed. Not my rules, but that's how it is. As you go down the leagues, it doesn't get easier. No, and I think to be fair, even though a lot of people and probably myself do fancy Luton to go up, they're all going to be tough games. I think they might find it. Some of the games are actually tougher than the Championship. It's not an easy league to try and get out of, League One. Unless you've got bags of money. Quality's worse, different football. Different ball game in League One. Not easy. I've had a missed call from a guy who guess we do the DJs normally. I'll have to give him a ring at I'll give him a ring later on when I've finished. Here come Luton. 40 minutes in. Really poor half. Really poor first half. Has Eddie Nisreki, ex-Wrexham goalie, got anything to do with Wimbledon? I think he was a staff member. Couldn't really tell you, to be quite honest. Same as the old conference, whatever it's called now. It was the Vanarama National League, but it's changed sponsors again. Who's took over the National League? It used to be the Vanarama. It's now the Enterprise. Yes, hello Marcus. We get you Brazilian. You can stop spamming it in the live chat. I haven't. Let me move these down.
Be nice if we could have a shot on target.
Oh, we haven't had a shot on target as of yet.
We had 2 shots.
Yeah, none of them target though.
And
Oh, that's deflected. Corner. Cross deflected. It's a corner kick. Is that Ali again? Another corner for Luton. And Mads Anderson, who you see at the moment, is going into that penalty area.
And nothing will probably happen.
Lundvik in there as well. Naismith. A few players around the edge of the penalty area as well. In swinging corner, headed up in the air, headed away, not from Duckley. Walters chips it in, still in there, there's a header, over the bar. Free kick has actually been given for foul in the box by Nigel Lundvik, I believe. It was con to Luton, by the way, Jay, which I said. Yeah, that's a good ball from Walters, that. That was a really good ball from the centre, that. But, oh yeah, no, it is a foul. That is a foul by Nigel Lundvik. So yeah, free kick. By decision from the referee, Ogundere win the free kick for Wimbledon. Well, so far, it's not, unfortunately, been great. Unfortunately, it's not the game that we were expecting, I'm afraid. So far, only 2 shots, both for Luton, but nothing really in the actual game. I think Wimbledon have just come to... I think Luton have just come to get a point on the board. At the moment, they're just defending it. They're just defending it out, really. They've just come for a point, it looks like. What a game so far. This is what football's all about. It definitely has not been a good match. It's been a poor match. There's just been no end product of anything. Although, could we have some here? There's a cross. Oh! Almost fell. It's going to fall outside the box now. Makosso from Walters. Anderson. Good play, that Mads Anderson, by the way. Naismith tries to play a ball towards penalty area. It's garbage. See, Wimbledon only need one chance and they could score it, you know. Miles Hippolyte, give him an opportunity, he'll score. What's the ref given? Ref given offside there against Naki Wells. Three, 4, 2, 1 looks like May change that formation. One or two people spamming stuff in the chat. I mean, he just spammed a bloody goal and game over sticker. Which, no. You don't do. You don't spam stickers. The referee's indicated there'll be a minimum of 1 minute of added time. A minimum of 1 minute of added time. Added time brought to you by Darryl Johnson. Wimbledon 3-5-2. Is there nothing going on in midfield? Not really. They're getting battered in midfield. Let's be honest. It is a 3-5-2 in a way, but I'm going to be honest, I think it's going to be a back 5, really. Because the wing backs push back and it moves into a back 5, really. So technically it's a 3-5-2, but when the wing backs are pushing back, it's more like a 5-3-2. No shots on target, and that's the half. Well, no reaction from any of the fans in the crowd, just all pretty silent. But that's how the game's really been. Bit of a quiet game. Not much to... nothing really to talk about. It has been dreadful. So far, 0-0. Only 2 shots in the entire match. Both of them for Luton. One that went to space. There's been a few free kicks that have gone nowhere. But... God, that's been probably one of the most boring 45 minutes I've seen. It's one of the most boring first halves I've watched. But hopefully second half is a lot better than that. AFC just sat back. Yeah, Luton have had all the chances. They've had more of the chances, even though there hasn't been that many of them. But they've had more of the ball. It's just been not much really to say about that. It's been a poor game. Speak Portuguese? No, only really know like bom dia, obrigado, como você este, I believe it is, but yeah, I don't really know much at all. So with regards to Portuguese, it's not a language I've learned. Luton's bench is not impactful at all. The team that's out is our strongest 11. I mean, if that's your strongest 11 and you can't even manage, like como você está, yeah, that's really all I know. That's all I know really of Portuguese, I'm afraid. If that's your strongest 11, then I would worry, because if that's your strongest 11 and you're only having 2 shots in one half against Wimbledon, who, let's be honest, aren't the best of sides, then there's something wrong, and you're one of the favourites to get promoted as well. But Wimbledon have just sat back, and I wonder whether that's it's like I wonder maybe Luton perhaps struggle against teams that sit back and and play low blocks. I wonder if they struggle against the really defensive sides. But they'll have to do well. Mi hablo español. Yeah, well, this is Portuguese, Nicholas, so unless you know Portuguese, he's probably not exactly going to know what you're on about. McGuinness, but he's a centre-back and that's it. Yes, I said, really, there's not... Who's on this bench again? Useless teams. Oh. You're not wrong there. Who's on the bench? So, McGuinness, Corey Woodrow is obviously an attacker. Lamin Fane, I'm not sure where he actually plays. Baptiste is a midfielder. And the other two, I can't remember what positions they actually are. But it's, yeah. I mean, if that's Luton's strongest team, then you definitely need signings. But you've already made one. You announced one as when he came out of the tunnel. Obviously, you've just signed Jerry Yates. And Jerry Yates is going to be he's going to be a very good player. Very, very good signing for Luton Town. Fan is CDM. No, not Nick. Later. What? Right. I better put in Discord. Baptiste is attacking. Oh, right. Sorry, is he? Right, he's a midfielder, but he's like sort of an attacking midfielder as far as I know. But oh well, he can play in midfield. Is what? That's what I know. Right, time for guess the logos. I speak Germanian. Speak German. Oh yes. Oh yes. Ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch. Mein Deutsch ist okay, nicht perfekt, aber hoffentlich du oh fuck Hoffentlich du versuchst mich. Versuchst mich. Which, no. Versteht. Dickhead. Ich verstehe Deutsch. Ich verstehe Deutsch. That's I understand. So good. No, that's not what you said. Danke. Well, I mean, that's not how it's spelled. To be fair, some of the German spellings are a bit weird, a little bit complicated. I wouldn't worry about it. Right, it's time now for the return of Guess the Logos, and the regulars will enjoy this one. But before all that, I know there's not much to say, but if you were to say anything about that first half, what would it be?
Cack.
Exactly. Woeful first half. Let's forget about that, and let's just focus on the second half. I will say, by the way, that Miliari, by the way, looks like a very good player. Guess the Logos time. Dylan's pulled back. Well, yeah, you're not wrong. I mean, you're not wrong about that game. I said if you were to sum it up, what would you say? And you said cack, and then Dylan's put back. Yeah, right. Well, okay then. Yay. So, what's going to happen here is, you can see me at the bottom of the screen here. What's going to happen here is, for those who, obviously, the regulars will probably remember, for anyone who doesn't know, basically, you're going to have 8 different football club logos coming up on the screen, and all you need to work out is which club it represents. Now, obviously, I'm a meanie, so so if the name's actually in the logo, I take the name out. So, good luck with these, because I think some of these are actually very tough for the first round of the season. Let's see what number 1 is, and I'll give you 1 or 2 clues on the way. So this is number 1, and it is an English team from the English Football League. And I think everyone will get this one fairly easily.
Accrington Stanley.
Yeah, feel free. I hope you're going to join in at home, by the way. I sound like Bruce Forsyth. Good game. I hope you're going to join in at home. Hope you're joining in at home. If you're not in the live chat. Burnley. Nicola, everyone has literally put the same answer. Everyone's put the same answer. Accrington Stanley, and then you put Burnley. Can understand why, but it isn't Burnley's logo at all. Nah. It is actually Accrington Stanley, which most people did put. Well done if you got that at home. Number 2. This is a club from North and Central Africa. Africa, dickhead. America. North and Central Africa. North and Central America. I beg your pardon.
Monterey.
Sorry, I have a mashed brain. Why the fuck does it say North and Central Africa? What am I on about? If anyone who doesn't know, it's a Mexican club.
Sergio Ramos.
Huh?
Sergio Ramos plays for them.
No, does he now? I thought he was at Sevilla.
No.
Has he moved club?
Yeah, plays for them.
I never knew that.
Well, you learned something new.
He must have joined recently then, because as far as I knew, he... 3rd of February. 3rd of February. I see. So he joined in 3rd of February to go there. Or after the Sevilla chapter, he will play in the Mexican League on a free transfer, because he was out of contract. So he's just joined them now on a free contract. So there you go. That's why. Monterrey, Miami Heat. Monterrey. Played in the Club World Cup. Sergio Ramos. Feel bad taking the mick out of Nittler, but that was horrendous. Oh, yeah. Well, like I say, some people know loads about football, some people don't know loads about football. You know, I'm not here to judge people, but like I said, it's always interesting to see what people say. Number 3, I think this might be one that does trip a lot of people up. And I'm not going to say anything until people put their answers in, because there'll be some smart asses that get this one, but others might not. This is one of the more tougher ones, I think. This is where everyone gets it fucking easily now. Number 3, we're looking for a big Asian club. We're looking for an Asian club. And do not get fooled, by the way, of the frontier at the top. Because people might think that that is what language it is. It's not. That's not the language, by the way. They are, in fact, Japanese.
Yeah, what are they called? Kawasaki.
What are they called? Well, that's the game, mate.
Yeah, Kawasaki.
Funny that we're playing Guess the Logos, and Harry's saying, "Oh, that's what they're called." Well, that's the idea. You're meant to work out what it's called, aren't you? Yeah, hey, I'm surprised. Quite a few people have actually got that. It's Kawasaki Frontier, I believe, is what their actual. I believe that's what their actual name is. Kawasaki Frontier, Japanese team from the J1 League, currently 7th in their league. Quite a big club in Japan, them. Kawasaki Rangers. Well, Kawasaki, I'll take it, but they're not, the second name's not Rangers. The Frontier is part of their name. I did keep it. Number 4. I'll be very shocked if many people get this one. Because I think this one will certainly mess a few people up. This one I think will cock a few people up. This will trip people. This time we are looking for
in the second division.
We are looking for a Deutsch team, a German team from the Dritte Liga, which is the 3rd division of German football. And I will say, by the way, I will not accept if anyone puts the actual place name of where they're based, I will not accept that, because I think there's 2 clubs in that. There is 2 clubs in that area, so it needs to be the exact club. This is not the easiest one. I think this will be one that does trip a lot of people up. We're looking for a German team from the 3rd division.
I think it's Rotwamp Etho or something like that.
Wamp!
Same thing, Wamp Wimp.
Wamp Wimp.
Yeah.
Oh no, I do beg your pardon. There is only one club. Looks like there's only one club actually in that city. Hansa Rostock, Essen, whoever they are, the Tin Pot. Who on earth are they? SC Rot-Weiss Essen. It is Rot-Weiss Essen. So I did say I wasn't going to accept the place name, but then I've searched it up, and they do appear to be the only team. It seems like they're the only team actually in Essen, apparently. I did Google it. I said football club in Essen, but it came up with Rot-Weiss. No, there is 2 clubs in Essen. I was going to say I thought there was. Rot-Weiss Erfurt. Right. Yeah, but this is the only club that actually has Essen in its name. Players are coming back out, so we'll quickly move on to number 5. This is from the MLS. I think most people will get that. Well done for getting that, by the way, everyone, because that is not the easiest one at all. That was a hard one, I thought. This one probably more easier if you know your American footy.
FC Dallas.
Out comes Dan Dawson with Slaphead. Oh, look at his assistants left his there at home.
Yeah.
Dallas Cowboys. That's an NFL team.
Dallas Cowboys.
Chicago Bulls. No, Nicola, you've just got you've basically gone off Tom's NFL guess. It's not an NFL team at all. It's MLS. It's an American team.
Chicago Bulls is NBA.
And also Chicago Bulls. Sorry, yeah, Chicago Bulls is actually basketball. There's too many bloody teams with similar names. Sorry, yeah, there's too many sports in America. Second half just about to get underway. We'll keep going, obviously, till we get all this done. But if you did get this done, if you did get this correct, it's FC Dallas, the team that Wayne Rooney did appalling at. 6 is a piece of piss.
Rooney didn't play for Dallas. He played for DC United, didn't he?
Wasn't he manager of? No.
No, he was definitely at DC United.
DC United. I'm getting the wrong club. Pardon me. Sorry, I'm getting the wrong clubs, mate. Fair, mate. To be truthfully honest, mate, Rooney could have gone to fucking New York City, for all I know. You know, like... I'm forgetting which club's which. Wasted opportunity not using Peterborough's new logo. Their new logo, I think, shit. And I'll be truthfully honest. I think it's awful. If I'm going to be honest. We're going to quickly move on from this one because this is an easy one. Well done if you got this at home. It's Villarreal, former Europa League champions, beat Manchester United, the little bastards. Number 7 is a French team, ladies and gents. Is a French team that we're looking for this time. With, I must say, quite a nice logo. But also a lot of people will probably know, Borough fans will probably know this, as Borough played them in pre-season a couple of seasons ago, actually. We drew 2-2 at Riverside. And they're quite fair for a team that are in the second division. No, they were in the second division. They're not that...
They're cank.
Yeah, I think they're I think they're a decent-sized club in France, to be fair. The second half, by the way, is underway, everyone. We are a minute and a half in, and so far nothing's happened. I don't think there's going to be much happening. I just hope this game doesn't end 0-0, because it's been an absolute dire game so far. It's been a ball fest.
Wait, what minute are you on right now?
Same as you, mate. Or no, just going on to 40.
I went downstairs, so it's changed.
47 now.
Can I wind it back in there?
How have you gone ahead?
No, I went downstairs.
47-10.
Yeah, I'm on 10 now, 11, 12.
There you go.
13.
Yeah, at the same time, mate. So you don't need to.
No, I winded it back.
And well done if you got this correct, by the way. It is Auxerre, Auxerre, which is pronounced Auxerre, or something like that. And number 8, tough one this, actually. But if you know your Argentinian clubs that are based in Buenos Aires, then you might know this. I mean, it's one of the 50 fucking clubs that are in that city. There's so many clubs there's so many clubs that are in Buenos Aires. It's ridiculous.
Independent.
River Plate.
River Plate.
Okay. Never mind, no it isn't. River Plate. There goes from the other side. So it was Real Oviedo that got promoted. Yeah, no, Real Oviedo got promoted from the second division. Villarreal have been in the Liga team for fucking ages, to be quite honest. Final one, and we'll quickly... and then that'll be it. River Plate or Independence?
Independiente.
You mean Independiente? Is that what you want about there? Isn't this that knob club? Knob club? Oh, do you mean Newell's Old Boys? I think you mean Newell's Old Boys. Knob. Knob club. I don't know if I've ever known anyone call it that before. Oh, who's that knob club? Newell's Old Boys. who I think Lionel Messi used to play for back in the day.
He did, yes.
Fucking knob club, what a weird...
And
And if he did get this right, well done. It was Independiente. Not the easiest of ones, and that wraps up Guess the Logos for today. Right, and we won't be doing one on Sunday for the Genk game. We're only doing like one every 2 or 3 streams, so it's maybe once a month, depends on when I decide to. Yeah, you're on about Newell's Old Boys. Knob. Anyways, yeah, good bit of fun. Good bit of fun. It's always interesting to see what some people say, but Tom with that knob club is probably the comment of the night. But yeah, we do that on the odd occasion on the channel. Something I've done for a while actually, but just haven't done it too much lately. Right.
you're not doing the Belgium game then?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, you are, okay.
But I'm not doing Guess the Logos every stream. I'm only doing Guess the Logos on like the odd occasion. Because it is quite a lot to do. I mean, I spent a good 30 minutes today trying to decide which clubs to go for when trying to sort out the logos for the stream. People don't realise, but there is a lot of work that I do behind the scenes for the streams and stuff. First order of business, where's Daddy Longlegs? Fucking you'll be Daddy Longlegs in a minute. Bath, pub, sleep, fucking pub. Don't think so. Well, as far as I know, he's not in the bath. He's not in the bath as far as I know, so... But I'll, Oh, dear. Oh, I've knocked it. And I've knocked my chair. Well, if the bathroom door's shut, it means he's in the bath. Guess what? He's not, because the bathroom door is open.
Corner for Luton.
We all know when Daddy's in the bath, the walls shake. Guess. Corner for Luton, and headed away. Garbage. Well, thank you those that got involved there, and thank you those that have joined us tonight. 1,400 already, and that's an excellent start to the season. So, I very much doubt it. Diet's doing good. Yeah, no, I'm doing all right, but it's just trying to keep it going. Sometimes it's hard to just keep up with it. So. Yeah, well, I'm doing bread one day, Wolves next day, bread one day, Wolves next day. Get more use out of them in the week. Go easy on sauce. To be quite honest, Scotty, I use less sauce now. The sauce I'm putting on is actually nowhere near the amount of sauce that I used to put on food. If you think that the amount of sauce I'm putting on at the moment's not great, like. Well, I'm going by your tips, mate. But if you think the amount of sauce I'm using is still not great, I don't know what else I can do, because that's as less as I probably go, really. You can use oranges, but I thought you don't eat fruit. No, I can't. I can't eat fruit or veg, unfortunately. Sounds fucking daft. You know, people don't believe me when I say it, but it is true. Apparently it's not an uncommon thing, though. Apparently it's not uncommon. Yeah, I know I drink orange. So we are, 8 minutes in to the second half. It is cack. You drink oranges of fruit. There's a subtle difference. There's a subtle difference between eating fruit and drinking fruit juice. Liquids are fine. Sometimes there's some solid things that I eat that sometimes I don't manage with. But fruit and veg is one of them. I just subbed, says Dapper Slug. Thank you. I gotta say, I rate the name. I rate the name, by the way. I do rate the name. Dapper Slug. I've also just seen as well Your logo really matches the name, doesn't it? Because you've got a green slug with red headphones and the name Dapper Slug on there. Smart. It's smart. Luton goal is the shit. There isn't a goal at all. Do you feel you have lots of energy when you have the oats before gym? Doesn't make a difference to me, to be quite honest. Like, sometimes I feel alright, and sometimes I don't feel as energetic, even with so it doesn't make a difference. Shit. Yeah, I designed it myself. Nice, good. Right, I've got my Iron Brew. Speaking of Iron Brew is orange. Yeah, but like the orange I'm drinking on the morning is it's actually innocent smooth orange, which by the way is very nice. The only problem though is with things like innocent and Tropicana, they're fucking expensive. They really are expensive. Ball in! Oh dear. It's a great ball in towards Naki Wells from Kyle Naismith. Well, look at it again here. It's on the left-hand side. And it's swung in very early. I mean, it's swung in for at least 40 yards out. And it's into the penalty area. It's a superb delivery, but just slightly too heavy in the end for Naki Wells to latch onto it. Very good cross, though, I must say. Yeah, it's good. Good. Very clever. Due to diabetes, I can't have smoothies. Better for me to have proper fruit and veg. But I don't understand that though, Nicola. Obviously, I mean, I know you personally because obviously you're friends with me family, but I don't understand. Like, how can't you have smoothies? How can you have fruit and veg but not smoothies? When smoothies are... I mean, smoothies are pretty much just... It's pretty much crushed fruit with, I don't know, water or with... It's pretty much like... It's just pretty much crushed fruit. Ah. Right, I see.
Yeah, I thought it was an issue.
Yeah, I see, yeah. Right. That's fine then. Well, so far, still no good. That's in Spanish, but I don't actually know what it translates to. Oh, pure shite. Nobody shoots at the goal. No one's. To be fair, Naki Wells is a striker doing all the moving, but it's just not getting a lot of service. He's not getting a lot of service at the minute. I mean, Ali's trying. I mean, he crosses it to side net, and it was a shocking cross though. Cheers, everyone. Whoops. Cheers, everyone. Let's hope for another good season on the channel. Up your nose. You what?
Up yourself.
I thought you said fuck yourself. What did you say? Up yourself, did you say?
Up your snout.
Oh, it sounded like you said fuck yourself. I don't know why. Up your snout. And by the way, anyone who's new to the channel, don't ask why we say up your nose. It's something that It's something that us and the regulars have been saying for many years. I can tell you the actual origin of it. So there was one stream in 2019. It was Borough versus Brentford, I believe it was, in the FA Cup. I don't know if it was during COVID or whatever it was. It might have been during COVID. Oh, hang on. And I mean, we had our cups of Iron Brew and we were going cheers, and my dad said yes, up your nose. And I was questioning why the hell he said. I was like, what the hell are you on about, up your nose? He said, "I just," he said, "Oh, just felt like saying it because it's funny." And then ever since then, all the regulars that watch the channel have been saying it every single stream. You know, so it became a catchphrase. So now one of my main catchphrases is "up your nose," and that was cack. Oh, and bye, which does happen a lot. But we haven't had, unfortunately, I haven't really been able to say bye in this stream because there's been no shots. So yeah, if you're new to the channel and you have subscribed, by the way, you'll get used to it. But if you are watching for the first time, you're not subscribing, it's not a problem, no. But do appreciate you all popping along for tonight's stream. Just unfortunately, I haven't had any action to really tell you about, I'm afraid. I'm going to get rid of people who are putting goal in the chat, trying to fool people. I won't have it. So
we're going to reach an hour without a single shot.
You know what Wimbledon are like. Wimbledon only need one shot and they could easily score it. One shot and they can score it again. Simple as that. So far, only one yellow card in the game. That was for Lewis in the first half. And there's been no shots. Luton haven't moved the ball in the second half. Well, probably the first game of the season and the most boring game of the season. Who's more dominant, or both teams low energy? Luton have been the better side. I mean, Luton are certainly the more dominant side. I think Wimbledon just can't get going. I think Wimbledon are just trying to they've just gone, yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to get very far, so we'll just, play defensive and see if we can hold out for a 0-0 draw. That's what it seems to me. But at the moment, Wimbledon are managing to keep Luton at bay. And it does look like a 0-0 game, I'm afraid. It looks like it's going to be a 0-0 game.
No, there's not likely to be a goal.
It's likely to be a goal. Well, never say never, but I think it's highly unlikely at the moment, I'm afraid. I think at this present time it's likely to stay 0-0. Although I have been wrong many times in the past, and I could be wrong again. Sabo with a shot which is blocked again. I mean, the goalkeeper might as well have his deck chair out and read the newspaper. Like, he's had absolutely nothing to do. He's had absolutely nothing to do so far in this game. Who's going to make the first subs then in this game? Is what we'll find out soon. Ooh, crunching challenge. That is a corner right in front of the Luton fans. Ooh. To be fair, I don't think that was a corner. Did that come off Walters?
I was thinking that was a goal.
Well, a corner's been given to Luton, but when we've watched the replay, it actually should have been a goal kick. So, if Luton score from this corner, controversial. You hate seeing controversial goals like that, but you never know. Those are all part of football. And the corner's cack, it's headed away. Volley towards goal! Off! There's the first save made by Nathan Bishop. Great effort, that. Whoa, what a stop! Well, it's the first shot on target, and it was worth waiting for, to be quite honest. Excellent strike. Strike from outside the penalty area. It's at least 20 yards out. And it's Walters on the volley. Volley's at low. It's flying. It's flying into that bottom corner. And Nathan Bishop with a smart stop. And then manages to stop it from going out of play as well. Please win so I can win 205 quid. 4 shots, and that's the first shot on goal in this match, and the first shot on goal this season. It only took 63 minutes. Ah, what was that? Luton are so unlucky. Well, I mean, they were a bit unfortunate there. It was a good strike and a great save. But apart from that, Luton, although they've been on top, they haven't done much. Really. I mean, you think on the balance of play they do deserve to be leading, but they have been really poor in the final third, to be fair. And in fairness to Wimbledon, they've done really well at cancelling them out. So I would say a draw at the moment is probably the right result. Luton haven't been good enough for their chances. Wimbledon have done very well defensively all match. I think a draw would probably be the right result, I'm afraid. I'm sorry to tell you. Talking about like every season after 2023. Oh, I see. Sorry, I thought you were talking about tonight. Yes, sir. Yeah, they have had a bit of bad luck lately, but I mean, to be fair, when they got relegated from I knew they would get relegated from the Premier League, and that's no disrespect to Luton, but I just didn't see Luton as a team that were going to do well. I did not think Luton were going to do well in the Premier League, and evidently they didn't do well. And then they came into the Championship, and I thought, Luton should finish minimum top 10, push for the playoffs. And they got relegated, which I was very surprised about, to be quite honest. Where's Isaiah Jones? I don't actually know. He's not in the squad, which I was very surprised about. Here come Wimbledon. A sim with a cross. It might fall. Oh! Get flattened. Oh, Wimbledon's turn to attack. Great challenge. Great challenge on Seddon. And getting stuck on each other. Seddon and Walters. We should be having... we've got 2 subs coming up for Luton, but I'm trying to work out who is coming on. Double substitution for the Hatters. Leaving the field is number 23, George Saville. Coming on the field to replace him is number 22, Lamine Fanny.
Well, Darryl, did you know Isaiah Jones' finger up quick was when he was at Middlesbrough due to mental health?
Eh?
Isaiah Jones was thinking up quick for Middlesbrough due to mental health.
Yeah. Also leaving the field for the Hatters, number 17, Nigel Lonvike. Coming on the field to replace him is number 37, Zach Nelson. So, Zach Nelson on along with Lamine Fanny. Thank you very much to Darryl Johnson there for that. No, against the law, matey. Isaiah's having a cup of tea. I like Dizzy. Yeah. How's a team that's been a Prem team drawing to a relegating team in League One? Because let's be honest, mate, Luton are not the team they used to be. Luton are going back to their old. They're going back to their old days where they're just struggling to get out of the 3rd and 4th tiers. They have a team that are expected to get promoted again, but there won't be a Premier League team again in a long time, personally. I don't think they're going to be good enough for the Prem. Corner for Wimbledon. It's way too high. Dear God, that is poor. It's gone to the other side. Managed to keep it in. Managed to keep it in whilst taking out the corner flag. What actually happened? Oh! Well... managed to keep it in, to be fair, Lewis, whilst taking out the corner flag and the assistant. Ow! Whoops. I mean, that does sometimes happen, no? Yeah, Lewis does well to keep the ball in play, but takes out the corner flag, but loses his foot and takes out the corner flag and the assistant referee, who crashes into the stretcher. So, well, there's the first funny moment of the season.
So we've had more referees knocked over than we've had shots on time.
No. Same amount, actually, mate. That's a foul. Free kick. Free kick, Wimbledon. Well, let's be honest. We've had the referee down. We've had the assistant referee down more times than Wimbledon have had a shot on target.
Shot in the game.
Yep.
Have they had one shot? I think they have.
Yep. A lot of Wimbledon fans there, to be fair.
Wimbledon on 0 shots, I'm pretty sure.
I think Wimbledon will have some decent followings this season. I doubt when it comes to Plymouth they won't. Danilo Orsi coming on in.
This will be Wimbledon's best chance of the game.
First substitution for AFC Wimbledon leaving the field is number 14 Matty Stevens. Replacing him is number 7 Danilo Orsi.
I wonder what to say about this.
Danilo Orsi, the man from Crawley. I mean, he was superb for Crawley, by the way. What a player he was for Crawley Town in that promotion season when they got promoted from League 2 in the playoff final. Now, I remember streaming that final, and yeah, he was one of the main reasons why they got promoted, because he was just outstanding. Has the game been any better? Well, we've had a shot on target for Luton, and it was a brilliant save from Nathan Bishop, a cracking strike as well from Walters, their right back. But yes, not much. We've also had the assistant referee get taken out along with a corner flag at the same time. So that was quite amusing. But no, sadly not much really to report on at the moment. Orsi was at Burton last season. Wasn't as good as the season before at Crawley. Yeah, well, they're not going to be good at every club. They're not going to be good at every club, Harvey. You know. 24 hours, 0-0. We are 20 minutes away from full time. And it's literally, I think, the whole 70 minutes, other than that, shot on target, and the assistant referee getting sent into a stretcher. The game's been awful. Picking a side with double relegations and low confidence against a team who do nothing but defend wasn't Sky's best decision. Yeah. Picking a side with double relegations and low confidence against a team who do nothing but defend. No, you know why they did it? It's because Luton are one the Luton are like favourites. I think they're like favourites for the title. Luton are favourites for the for promotion, aren't they? Promotion for the titles also. Like, yeah, I think that's why they've done it. But also maybe just to see how Luton get on. Offside there. The Wimbledon free kick came in, but I think both players are offside there. It was Johnson that was going for it. Where are you watching the match? Sky Sports Football.
He's watching it at home.
No shit. Oh. I think Guess the Logos was the most entertaining thing about this game. Why are they playing soccer? It's called football, actually, in England. Obviously, I know that Americans call it soccer.
Why are they playing soccer?
I'd have picked Cardiff Peterborough for tonight. Apart from the one shot, Luton have been poor. Yeah. I think it's going to end 0-0. Not the most entertaining of games, but the stream's done well though. About 2k today, so the stream's done very well, which is excellent. Despite someone saying about the thumbnail, but yeah. Wimbledon starting to get into the game a little bit. More of the action has been in Luton's half the last 10-15 minutes. Probably got all the gamblers on here. Proper fans call it football. Oh, here come Wimbledon. Oh my god. Not going to score a goal all day. Terry's put Green Army. Plymouth Argyle fan by any chance?
That's what I thought. Maybe Forest Green, who knows?
Go your donations. Huh? What? Luton Town have sucked. What is the... Hang on, I don't know what the... he's on about. Well, Wilbur's tuned in from Venezuela. Muchas gracias. Buenas noches. Cattell. ¿Cómo estás? I was saying literally the main greetings. I bet $30 on Luton to win this. Well, I don't think it's going to come in, mate. To be quite honest. Hello, Britain, says Nameless.
Whoever scores the first goal, you expect to win it the way it's going, yeah.
Wimbledon had a shot. No.
No, they're not.
They've just tried to defend it out and then I think focus on next week. That's what they're doing. Wimbledon are the real Dons against MK Dons. Oh, you're brave saying that. There is an MK Dons fan in the chat. Luca, but I think he's disappeared. 75 minutes, not a single shot. Yeah, it's been absolute shite. Good news is the stream's done well. Nice to hear other people in the streams. The stream's done well, but you know, guess the logos was a bit of a laugh. Knob Club. By the way, anyone who's in our Discord predictions, by the way, last call for predictions, by the way. Predictions close 12 o'clock tomorrow. 4 shots in 75 minutes, diabolical. I think it's worse than diabolical. I think shite comes to mind.
It's the worst game I've ever seen.
I mean, this has been one of the most boring matches. This will be probably the most boring match of the season, and it's the first game of the season. Knowing how football works, Wimbledon get a lucky ball in, which gets tapped home in the 96th minute. Shite-abolical. They are going to make another sub, by the looks of it. Antoine Hackford is going to be coming on. Hackford. Going to be another sub for Wimbledon, but we don't know who's actually coming off. All I do know is Antoine Hackford is going to be coming on for Wimbledon.
We got Rap in the Mummy.
It's Rap. No. Well, yeah, I suppose. Brother from Wimbledon, Luton Town. I want that to win. I don't know if that's going to work. I don't know if that's going to happen, mate. But you never know in football. Stranger things have happened. I love the idea of some Brazilian, but bye! There's a ball in for Wimbledon and sent miles away. Love the idea of some Brazilian betting on this game without a clue who the teams are. YouTube and Luton Times into Wimbledon ended up on Desert Stream. Yeah. Any chance that Wimbledon will win? Says Nicolas Daniel Rauco. Wimbledon do like getting a smash and grab, and that's what they're playing for. Danilo Orsi trying to chase that. Not gonna get it. Wouldn't shock me. It would. Well, it would be Luton's fault because they've had chances to win the game, but they have been really poor. Lack of end product, just nothing. Super favourite is Luton Town. Oh, well, that's inevitable, that. I'll just say, by the way, that people are putting messages in Spanish and different languages. I have actually got it on translate to English because, although I do know a few phrases, I do know bits of Spanish. I don't know that much. I don't know enough. That's why I'm reading it in English.
Wait, shot number 6.
So, says people are putting comments in Spanish. It's coming up in English, so I've got it on translate to English. Luton Town been very flat. They'll be lucky if they manage to score, but in this league, anything can happen. There was a ball forward. It just happened for Luton, actually. And it was just bouncing around. And then it was... In the end, it was a shot from the substitute, Lamine Fame. And just, nah. What a slow way to start the season. Still 0-0. Hello from Malaysia. Hello, mate. Thank you for joining us. If in the English league there are many goals.
Baptiste is coming on.
Shall I to
make his debut. Promotion with Paul Bayer last season happened.
Who did Hackford come on then? For?
Jordan Clark went off.
I know that. Right. I was just trying to get all the substitute. I was trying to get all the subs in my phone.
And another offside.
The fat guys from Luton, and if you're talking about me, by the way, one, I'm not fat, and two, I'm not from Luton.
Lolo says you think Luton will win.
No, I don't think they will.
We'll finish 0-0.
That's what I was referring to Tom. Thanks to the info. Wimbledon have been defensive team. Right. Substitution made by AFC Wimbledon, leaving the field number 10, Josh Kelly. Coming on the field, number 16, Antoine Hackford. Double substitution made by the Hatters. Leaving the field, number 8, Liam Walsh. Coming on to replace him, number 10, Corley Woodrow. And also leaving the field, number 18, Jordan Clark. Leaves the placement number 26, Shandon Baptiste. Corner Luton. Final 10 minutes. Are we finally going to have a goal? Are we finally going to have a bit of drama in this game? Because it's as if they're playing an international friendly. It's been like an international friendly. Fucking dire. Football in the library. Oh, Joseph. Tom, Joseph. Bloody Joseph. We put it in Spanish. Yeah, I had the English translation on, so I do also know what Gorito means. Do you reckon Luton will win? Absolutely not. With this draw to lose. Yeah, well, I know you'll lose your bet, but I think most people will lose their bets tonight because I don't think many people will have predicted Luton to not win. But let's be honest, I don't think Luton have been that good today. They've been poor. Milenic Ali has been booked. Or Millie Ali, as it came up with.
I suppose it's yellow, to be honest.
N in the guy in the live chat just called N. Has anyone told these teams the pre-season is over? Boring game. You are absolutely spot on, mate. Absolutely correct. It does feel like a pre-season game. It really feels like a pre-season game. Nicholas says hello everyone. Thinks saying hello to everyone else in chat. Do you prefer Boca or River? I don't know. To be fair, you've probably got the same Boca. I love the Bombonera. The Bombonera I absolutely love. I love the Bombonera. I think it's a brilliant stadium. It's a really good stadium, the Bombonera, to be fair. Monumental is a class stadium, but just the Monumental's just not. It doesn't look like a unique. It's not a very unique stadium. It just. Oh, that's an own goal! Oh, can you believe that? The first goal of the season is scored. 1-0 to Luton, and it's an own goal. No, Sophia won't be. First goal of the season is an own goal. Tell you what, good header though. Own goal, oh dear. Very unlucky. Well, 1-0, it's an own goal. What a way to start the bloody season. First goal of the evening for the Hatters. An own goal. And what a great way to start the season. Good start to the season. Now, watch the highlights later. Just wait for the highlights to come out. Most people are, I think a lot of people are quite happy about it. Good header, to be fair. Just he's tried to head it away and it's gone off the back of his head, over the keeper and then off the inside of the bar. Here come Luton for 2-0. Oh, wow. Shandon Baptiste. Thought it was going in, to be fair.
Yeah, I thought that was too.
Like watching the women's game. To be fair, mate, the women's game has been way more entertaining. The women's Euros have been more entertaining than this game. I don't think it's going to make any difference, E-subs. Substitution for AFC Wimbledon leaving the field is number 21, Miles Hippolyte. Coming on the field is number 29, Aaron Sassu. A substitution for the Hatters leaving the field is number 2, Ruel Walters. Coming on the field to replace him then is number 6, Mark McGuinness. Fortunate. They might have been fortunate, but to be truthfully honest, I think even though they have been poor, if there's one team that probably does deserve to win it, it is probably Luton. They've done way more going forward. They haven't been great going forward, but Luton have been the better team for most of the match. Wimbledon getting into it a little bit, but no shots really from them. But it has been a really poor match, really. Poor spectacle. But can Wimbledon respond? He's getting pushed out of play, and it's a goal kick. To be quite honest, I don't think that was a foul. I think that was just pure strength.
And he looks like Jed Spence.
That's fucking worms. History is made in Luton, says Dominoes. Okay.
Oh yeah, I said that earlier. Oak stand.
It is called the York stand. I think it's on I think it's something to do with the name of the road or something. It's a stand where you walk through someone's back kitchen. You walk through someone's back kitchen and then up some stairs. Wimbledon looking to respond, but Luton will just settle for a 1-0 I think now. They might go for second though. Shandon Baptiste to Cal Naismith, who by the way has had a decent game. Cal Naismith, by the way, I think he's done well. I don't know who's going to get man the match from Sky Sports tonight. I was going to say that's a good ball, but it is too heavy unfortunately. Into added time then. The referee's indicated there'll be a minimum of 4 minutes added time. A minimum of 4 additional minutes. Can Wimbledon respond? The Wombles. Who? Sorry. I would give Lewis man the match for decking the assistant. Luton, you're the biggest team. Definitely not. They're not a bit. Definitely not.
Luton favourite to win the league. I mean, after this.
I mean, I can't lie. I wouldn't put them favoured for the fucking playoffs with this performance. With this performance, I wouldn't put them as favourites for the top 6. But I don't think Matt Bloomfield will be too worried about the performance. He'll be, yeah, he'll just be glad about getting the result. Glad I'm not there sounds dog shit. Yes, it's been absolutely dire up until, you know, the shot that Walters had early in the second half, and the assistant referee and the corner flag both getting decked at the same time, and yeah, and then obviously the own goal. It's just been really poor. It's been a poor spectacle today. The Rumbles couldn't take out the rubbish. I wonder what the other response. I wonder what everyone else's responses are going to be tomorrow when the other teams get involved. Play like this against the likes of Huddersfield, Cardiff, Stockport, and they will not be coming out with easy 3 points. Simple as that. After what I've seen today, they've been shite. However, the lads both rubbish. They've both been fab, to be quite honest with it. It has been a lousy match, but a lot of people have had Luton to win in their bets, and it's winning at the minute. Fortunate maybe, but they are getting a win. Tom Lockyer just shaking hands with some fellow Luton supporters as he goes down to get ready to do all the punditry. He's offside by a country mile. I hope Bolton and Wigan get promoted. I don't see either of them getting close to promotion, to be quite honest, mate. But yeah, I wouldn't say no to Bolton getting promoted, but Wigan, to be fair, and no disrespect to Wigan, they'd be a yo-yo club, straight up, straight down again. Because I don't think Wigan are. To be fair, I don't even think Wigan are top 10 quality in League One. 6 shots for Luton, 1 on target, and an own goal. Wimbledon, they've had 1 shot, and the only shot on target they've had in the game was in their own net. Thank you for the stream. Have a good weekend. Yep, back on Sunday as we introduce everyone to the Belgian Pro League for Genk versus Antwerp. I'm looking forward to that because that will be a good game, actually. I think that'll be a good game. It can't be worse than this, to be honest. Do you think Wimbledon don't bottle it this time? I think Wimbledon will get playoffs. I don't see them getting automatics. I mean, the start of the season, I was thinking Luton and Plymouth, same as a lot of other people, Luton and Plymouth to get promoted, but Simmer's gone for a shot. Wickham. But I don't. Sorry, did I say Wimbledon? Sorry, because Wimbledon's playing. No, I don't see Wickham getting automatic promotions. See them getting playoffs, but might be about it really. Yeah, sorry, it's because I was talking about Wimbledon as well. But yeah, neither of these teams have played that well. I'm just waiting for the referee to blow for full time and end this pile of shite, because God, it's been awful.
95 minutes on my life when I get back.
Well, we've played all the other time.
There we go, thank you.
Oh.
Thank God for that.
Well, I mean, Luton win one of the most boring games of the season, and it's only the first game. That was awful. That was absolutely appalling, I've got to admit. Ugh. Well, I don't really know what to say. All I'll say really, well done to Luton on the 3 points, but I've got to say, if they want to get anywhere near the promotion places, they've got to do so much better than that, because that was appalling from them. From Wimbledon's perspective, though, to have no shots, to have literally one shot pretty much all match is diabolical. They're going to have to pick up. Both of these teams have a lot to work on, but it is early days. It's early days. Luton will be happy. They're top of the league for the moment until all the other teams play tomorrow at 3 o'clock-ish. Good luck to all the teams playing this weekend in the EFL League 1 and League 2. I'll be back on Sunday midday with the Belgian Pro League as that makes its debut on the channel, where I'll be live for Genk versus Royal Antwerp. Bit of a boring game. Good result for a lot of the betting people, and a great result for Luton. But I think Luton fans will admit that was definitely not a game that they probably should have won. An own goal settles it, unfortunately, for Wimbledon. Good luck to both of the teams for the rest of the campaign. Good luck to everyone playing tomorrow and Sunday across the English Football League. Thank you everyone for joining us tonight. Brilliant turnout, over 2,500 tonight, which is excellent. And thank you those who got involved in the Guess the Logos as well. Hope everyone stays safe, and if you did subscribe, thank you very much indeed. And I'll look forward to seeing you all again very, very soon. Have a good night, everyone. Thanks, Harry, for joining me. I don't really think there's anything to say about that game.
Cat and more cat.
Yeah. Good on goal, though. Albeit it was off a baldy, but bit of a shame for Wimbledon. They could have held on for a point, but they go away with 0 points. Right, good luck to everyone this weekend. I'll see you on Sunday. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
What a pile of crap that was. Jesus.